Ghanaian name.
Yeah, Freezy is the name on the street, baby.
Freezy is the name of the street, yeah? Alright, let's go straight into it. Freezy, I'm here. Respect for giving me access to
You're welcome,
your behind the scenes, sparring session. I appreciate it. There's a big day coming up. It's been a bit of a whirlwind for you for the last couple of years, and it's all culminated in your pro debut on February the 24th at the York Hall. Special occasion. How are you feeling at this point here, a couple of weeks out now?
Right now, I feel great. Sorry, chum. Honestly, right now I feel great, and so far I'm very grateful for whatever happened in my life. I started boxing late at the age of 27, 2017, and now I'm here. And I'm still keep going, and I would say I'm living the dream, and through my hard work, everything will come, and I'll turn dreams to reality. So that's what I'm looking forward and achieve. Yeah.
Big names have come out to support you. I understand that Shannon the Cannon's coming to watch you fight. I know Mayweather, Joshua, you mentioned Joe Dress already. There's been a load of people who have clocked and cottoned on to your wave and what's going on right now. How does that make you feel?
It's emotional, honestly. It is, because I quite remember when I started boxing, I was nobody knowed me. It was me and myself in the middle. I look at myself, I was like, are you sure you're going to do this game? I remember that day, and obviously, a young guy from Africa travel here. I'm looking for something to change my life and look after my family back home as well. That is the main thing. That's why I'm here. Working, get money, look after my family. That is my main idea here, right? So when I found the law of the sports, boxing, the money is not going anymore. I can't do any cleaning job. I can't do any kitchen porter job, right? I don't get any income anywhere because I spend half of my day or my salary in boxing gym. You get my point? So the only money I get is I use that money to cover my rent. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cool. If I really want to do this, I don't want to let my family down. I'll go for it 100%. I'll put everything on it. So there is a lot of temptation, like girlfriends, you meet this way, try some friends, bad friends, like go for drink and stuff like that. It's you need to know how to handle it, And that time nobody knows me. No Anthony Joshua, no Let's Go Champ, no Mayweather even don't know who I was posting my video, Like now Mayweather posts my video and 50 Cent posts my video and Sky gave me articles, and is that Lead Bible or Lead Bible?
Light Bible.
Light Bible, very good, sorry. Light Bible post my video and get more than 40 million.
I saw it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I posted a video recently in my what do you call it, Facebook, and I got like 7 million, and I'm like, shit, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So, but before I called my family, I said, hey mom, I'm sorry, the help is not gonna come more at the moment, but eventually you'll be alright. He said, oh, I hope you're not gonna leave me hungry. I said, no, I'm not. Now she's gonna eat what she wants because now all the hard work is gonna pay off. So when I look at when I see all these big names coming to support me, everyone knows Freezy in the boxing screen. If you are living in UK, not even only UK, around the world, and it's amazing. And it's at the same time emotional because I remember who I was, where I was, and where I came from.
I understand that there are a few people who want you to sign with them. You must have everybody after your signature. You're promoting yourself for this one. I noticed there's no sponsor as well. You put yourself as a sponsor. I don't know if that's changed. I saw Boohoo Man in your bio, so that might have developed since then. But what's that been like, just navigating the business element of being Freezy Macbones?
In the business side, I would say nowadays things are a bit different to compare to old days. Like if you talk about the old boxers like Muhammad Ali, you know, George Foreman, Mike Tyson, all those time, they did not have the easy access like we do right now. You know, now, if I would tell you everybody have their own television, could you believe that? No, you'll be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, you have your Instagram account, you have your Facebook account, you have your TikTok, you have all your social platform. That is your television. You need to know how to control it. If you know how to control it, how to advertise yourself, it will benefit for you. You know, and I saw that, and I said, damn, I'm gonna do this. You know, so I know how to promote myself. I know how to advertise myself. I know how to put myself further than the country. I'm doing the sports around the world. You know, so I did that, you know, and now I'm here. If you look at most of the professional boxers, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, I'm not trying to be rude or something like that, but some of them don't have a lot of followers, less followers, because honestly, they focus more in the boxing than promoting themselves. You know, but now because of social media, for me, I think it's supposed to be maybe 30-70. 70 in the gym, work out, do whatever you would, 30% in your social media. You know, I think that's
so for you, the game's changed in that respect, and boxers have to handle their own business, and that's the
exactly. You know, so I put myself there. All the promoters see me 258. Which is Anthony Joshua. Yeah, they saw me, they want to sign me, but for some reason things did not go through. Sky Sports, they're interested, but for some reason things did not go through. You know, and finally I get hold by Francis Warren. You know, I mean,
Frank's son.
Yeah, Frank's son. Yeah, you know, he's my manager. Right. You know, and he's like,
Queensbury.
Yeah, Queensbury. So he's like, let's try and see how it goes. I was like, cool, I'm here, I love the sports, and I'm doing something I love. So whatever will come in my way, I'll face it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm a chef. Aside the,
I was going to ask you about that. I know that's your day job, right? That's where the rent money came from, right?
Yeah. When
before you started knocking man out on camera.
Yeah. Sometimes I just I take the gloves out and I go to the kitchen and chop inside. You know. and you know the funny thing I've noticed, that is the best thing to train my mind.
Right.
When I'm in the kitchen. That is the best thing. I like yoga, but if you ask me how do you train your mind, it's in the kitchen. Especially when I'm working on beetroot or anything, give me anything, working on it to stay there like a 30 minutes. The thing I thought going in my mind is all about positive and things I want to create about myself and my team. You know, so I like working in the kitchen. Apart from like a head chef giving you stress, you know, that's the thing I love. You know.
When Ghana clocks on to you flying the flag for the country, that's going to be a whole nother madness, or has that happened already?
Yeah. You know what? What I would say is that Ghana is my motherland. I love my country. I love people there. Even if you don't have money in Ghana, you still love it. You still smiling because the people are there are so wonderful. You been there, you know how you go. We are very kind, very lovely, and easy to go, and we like helping strangers as well, right? But the thing about us is that when I start boxing here, my own people don't support me, especially my Ghanaians here, the Ghanaians community here.
Right.
Oh, you spend so much money travel to Europe. You start making money, you need to work hard to make money and send it to your, look after your mom and your family. If you break your hand, who's going to look after you? I said, nobody, because it's a boxing, I don't get paid for it at the moment. They say, yeah, that means you didn't stop your job. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop. So, I'm not saying all of them, right? But some of them like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And they always find it annoying, like why I'm doing this job and they gave me a job to do and I don't do the job. You know what I'm saying? And I said, listen, you don't know what I want to do in my life or I want to achieve in my life, right? In my future, sorry. So I did not listen to some of them, okay? And I step away from people like that. And I was like, I want to build my own self, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to do my best. Then, because of that, I don't have a lot of Ghanaian community. They know there's someone called Freezy Macbones from Ghana doing good in boxing. Not a lot of people. I mean, if you find it like 10%, right? Not even quarter of Ghanaian community in UK here knows me.
Is it different at home?
Home same. Home nobody knows. No, I'm not saying nobody knows.
No, it's not. It hasn't taken off yet.
Exactly.
Right.
Because just only social media now, because of social media, right? It started popping up. Like some of my classmates, they created a WhatsApp group. They're like, "Yo, Freezy, yeah, see Freezy here. I saw him on YouTube," and people started spreading news. You know what I'm saying? That is where it started boosting up. But only few knows that. But I believe things will start popping up when I start putting people in a sleep.
So that's the plan, right? February 24th, put the man to sleep.
And people start, things will start, and I'll wake up my people, and they know that, we have someone great, our own brother in overseas doing great thing, you know.
I don't think I've ever interviewed somebody. I mean, I've interviewed Olympic winners who are about to turn professional. People that have had great amateur careers, who everybody wanted to sign. And then there's you, who's built his following online, garnered the interest of a wider audience. You're a salesman, you're a dream, a marketing dream. But there's pressure that comes with that, right? Or do you feel a pressure? Because it's an unusual way to kind of enter the marketplace as a professional. Do you feel the pressure?
No. I built myself up. No one built me up. I did this by myself. I did this, and you came here to interview me. If I don't build myself, you don't know me. Just recently, I found a promoter, and even the promoter, manager. Even the manager, he don't manage the media. He don't manage, only this fight, he gave it to me. He gave it I gave you 5. He don't manage nothing about me. Sponsorship, I manage myself. Social media, I manage myself. So it's like social media is one of the great key thing we are holding, right? Like I said to you beginning, I said, if you know how to use it, you benefit from it. But if you don't know how to use it, you don't see the benefit from it. You see my point?
I do.
So people come to you, say whatever they want to do. Don't feel pressure. If you block him, move on. If you delete him, delete him. If you need to unfollow him, do it. Make sure you put yourself first. You're always gonna win.
What do you want from this career, Freezy? What's the goal?
I want to be the best
World champion.
for myself.
Big nights at the O2.
And my
big nights at Wembley.
I'm looking forward for that.
Come on, Madison Square Gardens,
Brother,
Vegas.
Always gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Always gonna happen. But what I will say to you is that I'm doing this also to motivate people. They think they are too late or too old to start something, to achieve. It's never be too late. Never. If Freezy can do it, you can do it.
Let's go.
You came here in 2012, right?
Yeah, 2012. Yeah.
So who was you when you were 12? In Kumasi, young boy with the world in front of him.
You know what? You take me back. Last time you said you don't want to go back. All right, quick one, right? Freezy real name is Seth. That's my real name, and I grew up with females, which means I got 10 sisters, and I'm the only one boy of them.
10 sisters.
10 sisters.
Only boy.
Only boy, and I'm the youngest.
And you're the last one. So you're the special one.
Special one, you know. So Freezy built different, you know. And I did not find life easy like that. No, everyone got a story in their life. Everybody got a story You know what I'm saying? But there is levels in the stories. Okay, I grew up with a small village in Section East, Asokore, the village called Bima, and it's close to Kumasi a bit, but it's a bit far from Kumasi, you know, our central region. And where I grew up, there was no light there, you know, and there was no water, like pipe water.
No running water.
Yeah, no running water. So if we need water, we need to go to, let's say, forest side, like Bush Road, can leave your basket, you know, go and fetch water.
Catch water.
Yeah, catch water and come and wash yourself and go. And this was a bit hard for my parents, a little bit, but the thing I noticed about my father is he never gave up. He always worked hard to provide, you know, and he always do his best to look after his kids, you know. Especially he try to do his best. If you want to go to, if you want to do your education, if you want to continue, he will do his best, you know. Unless he will see that his hand is off, then he stop. You know what I'm saying? But what it motivates me, my mom always do this, and it's always it's kind of emotional, but it's also motivate me as well, because sometimes when I go to school, they ask for we call something planting I don't know. Anyway, never mind. It's a kind of a little bit money you need to pay in the school. I don't have. My mom don't have. So what she do is that she wake up early morning, go to farm, get some plantain, cassava, orange, okra, and like small thing vegetable in the farm, right? And she put them in a 2 basket, you know, like medium, you know what I'm saying? And then she hide it on the roadside. And me and my sister, we travel 5 miles from village to Asokore, where the school is, from Bima to Asokore. So when my mom come back home, she need to wake us up, get us ready, and she said, hey, I don't have money to give it to you guys to school, you know, so I put 2 baskets on the roadside. You guys need to carry it and give it to my friend. My mom got a friend in the city, you know, so give it to my friend and sell them, and she will give you guys money for breakfast or lunch. So we go to school, but we still carry a lot.
5 miles.
Yeah, 5 miles, and but we see it as a normal life in the back home, you know. So when we get there, we give it to my mom's friend, and we went back to school. Then later on, first break, we come back and we ask her, Auntie, can we have money for breakfast or lunch? She said, now all the stuff you brought is still here. Nobody buy anything, so I can't give you anything, and I don't have money. So we need to go back to class. And I look at my sister's face. Her name is Ruth, and she said, why you look at me? I don't have money. I don't have nothing to you. I'm hungry like you do, and people enjoying, but we don't have nothing, you know. Then until after closing time, we go back to that auntie, and she said, oh, finally, a few people, like 3 or 4 people, bought something, you know. So, and she gave us the money. Then, brother, come and see. I'm so excited. Then we use some of the money to go to market, buy things we don't have in the village, like meat, okra, maybe tomatoes, or things we don't have at home, and we go give it to my mom and make a nice dinner for us. So that is the kind of thing you grow me up with, me and my sister, my late sister. So then and aside that, when I ran around 13, 14, I went to vocational school and do BC, building and construction. Okay. You know, and that also taught me a lot of life. I bought a shovel. You know shovel? Yeah. So sometimes when we get a vocational, we get vocational, right? I go to sit in the close to the cement, where people buy cement, and obviously if you buy cement, what are you gonna use to do?
Mix it.
or build something.
Yeah.
So I said, do you need someone to mix it for you? He said, he looked me up and down. He said, look at you, you got nothing. I said, I can do the job. He said, you sure? I said, yes, come. And I go there, I do the job, and sometimes it's a big job, construction or concrete. He said, can you come tomorrow? You know, and that I used to also save some money and go give some to my mom. She's so excited and happy. And anything they give it to me at school, like say dig here, do this, I always do it first. When it comes to hard work, like things you do with your body, physical, But when it comes to like learning something, I'm start from the bottom.
So you wasn't a studious person. You was more hands-on.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? More active with the body and like use your muscles to do something. So it's no wonder like now I'm doing this kind of sports, you know. And all these days, I never thought I'm gonna be like a boxer or whatever I'm gonna be.
So you never even done the sport when you were young? Nothing like that?
Nah. I never put my hand in gloves in Ghana before.
Wow.
Never.
Wow.
Never. When I came here, I don't even know anybody here. We'll talk about that story later.
Wow.
Yeah, nobody here. And things become so hard for me.
Did you land in London or?
Yeah, I landed in London, and the person who's supposed to come and pick me up in Heathrow, he did not turn up.
Wow.
You know, so someone came up. I called my friend back in Ghana, and he called someone here, and she came up, helped me up to her house. Then later on, I started paying bills, and my money finished because I not found any job to do. And she said, yeah, if your money is finished, then you got to leave the house, you know. And to cut everything short, I don't want to go deeper.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but I was laid me to stay in the bus for 2 weeks, living in the bus, you know. Yeah, but
you're a survivor, my friend.
Thank you, brother. Like I said, I'm kind of a guy. I don't really give up in life, you know. So things happen in me, but still, you know, keep going.
You pushed through, and here you are.
Exactly.
I'm glad you shared that with me. I appreciate it, and I know it's difficult to revisit dark times.
Yeah, because
but the lights are on.
Some people don't know about Freezy. Who is Freezy? But all they know is that the guy making noises, the guy doing this, but they don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't tell you who I am, you don't know shit about me. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It's life, and like I said, everyone got a story.
Yeah.
And if you want to become someone, you need to have a story. And I'm very appreciative. I never give up in my life, and I'm still here. And I hope one day someone's going to look up to me and say, because of this guy, I'll never give up.
You know, I say this often when I interview people who have stories like yours. There's purpose in pain, but you got to push through to profit from it. It's a whole heap of peas.
Yeah.
But one thing you've shown, and it's another P, is that you've got the power. That's one thing you've shown. You've got the power, that knockout ability, and you've already kind of articulated and explained why that is. You've always been that way. I see a lot of Ghanaians built like you. It seems to be the food. We'll get into that another day. But listen, are you nearly sold out for your event? Because I see tickets are going fast. Where can people get them? Share that using that link for people.
Yeah, it's great. God is so wonderful. I don't know, like, I have a love out there, love on the street, love in the social media, love in boxing community, and love in the outside country. That one I don't understand. Like, I got a few people from America. They buy ticket, VIP, like £600, and I said, what? Are you coming? They said, no, we are not coming. Give it to someone, or have this money to support your tickets there. I said, what? And he said, send me your cash app or something like that. And it's so shocked. I was like, how? Because I'm new with this boxing business, and all this happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow, God is great, and the ticket side is going well. I'm grateful. How far people be supporting, and God bless you all. I mean, it could never be done without you guys' support. You know what I'm saying? Everyone who taking money or put effort, support to help me with this, my first debut. Listen, God bless you and bless the pocket you take the money from.